Hey friends, you're back with Tomo here on the Granite Zero podcast for another instalment with myself and Little Brown, all the way from Hereford, treating ourselves. It's going to be a regular occurrence, it seems. But what I like to do, I like to give out my shout outs first. So first up, as always, 50cal coffee. If you like your coffee, you like your veterans, you like your veteran companies, drink 50cal coffee. It's good for the morning, afternoon or evening. I've had about 4 coffees, that's why you can tell that I'm talking so fast, because I'm fucking hyper as shit. But yeah, all good. Love it. If you like your good workout gear, go and see CQB Apparel. Functional Fitness. Treat yourselves to them. Decent workouts, decent workout gear, and alongside them, Modern Warrior Apparel as well. They do some top quality t-shirts, top quality clothing, and it's fucking run by serving members of Her Majesty's Royal Air Force Regiment. Get amongst them. And if you work out and you want to bulk up, get some good recovery stuff. Treat yourself to Combat Fuel. What's that, Tomo? I want some discount? Well, how about this? I'll give you 15% discount with the promo code Warrior15. Get you some. But without further ado, here's the next instalment of the Granite Zero podcast with me and Little Brown, Darren Thompson, the Brothers of Destruction. Yo, ha! Treat yourself. Catch you in a bit. Hello, Charlie 1. This is Granite Zero. Hey there troops, just waiting for Little Brown to give me the go-ahead for the video call. So while I'm waiting, I'm just going to start chatting to myself like I normally do while I'm waiting. So hopefully we'll get the call through in a minute when he's ready to go. Apparently he's got zero motivation, which for me, I fucking fully understand, I get it, and you know, we've all been there. We've all been there to the point where, you know, we have zero motivation to do anything. Take me, for example. I had it in my head that I was going to go off to the gym this morning. And I set my alarm for 5:20 this morning. And I was like, yeah, I'm getting up. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to work out, get myself sorted, and be ready to go. You know, that was the idea. That was the plan. Did it happen? Did it fuckery? You know? What happened instead? I turned my alarm off, I rolled over and went back to sleep. And that's a big thing, you know. And a lot of people don't realise. They always see people that have got some sort of depression, mental illness, that sort of thing. They're like, you're so lethargic, you don't want to do anything, you're boring, you're this, that and the other. Well, to be fair, you're going through a lot of shit. Your mind is constantly on the go. You're constantly wandering. You're constantly overthinking. You're constantly battling against yourself. And that literally leaves you mentally tired. And that's a fact, troops. That is a fucking fact. So no wonder you're lethargic. No wonder you're, you know, pushing yourself. Not physically, because you're too tired physically. And you're mentally drained. So it takes it out of you, man. Really does. And you see a lot of things these days. And you're trying to smash through things all the time. And it's like I made a post the other day. It's like everyone is like, hey mate, have you tried being positive? Have you tried doing positive thoughts? You've got to be positive all day, every day. Hey man, I've tried. You know, and sometimes it's not that easy. It's not. Sometimes you're battling against yourself. And in doing that, you know, you've got to try and take little steps. You've got to try and do these little bits that are going to help you. Whether it's reminiscing about old times, reminiscing of times where you were in a good place and you know, doing things like that. Taking yourself back to the point where you were at your lowest. And, you know, you've got to try and build up and through it. Remember those states when you were at your worst, and try and physically and mentally prepare yourself when you can feel yourself going to that place to then stop and think and go, oh yeah, I remember that feeling, don't like it. And trying to bust through that, you know. And it's difficult, it always will be. It's an ongoing battle, it's an ongoing task to get through shit. But like I said, and I've always said it, talking. It doesn't always have to be about how you're feeling. It could be about anything. It could be, just fancy a chat, you know. Just do that, have a chat. And just find people to talk to. It doesn't always have to be your missus, your fucking partner, your husband, your brother, your friends. It could be your boss. It could be a co-worker. But that's how it is. You know. But in the same breath, we can always do it. We'll always battle through. It's a never-ending cycle. Some days you'll wake up and think, fucking hell, I'm in a good mood. Other days you'll wake up and be like, shit. You know? It's knowing the steps to take to get yourself out of these situations, out of this feeling that you have. And recognising the signs, you know. That's what we got to do. That's all we got to do. So, fingers crossed, with help from others, recognising bits and pieces of your day, will smash yourself through it, you know. And that's what we're aiming for. You know, people out there will always hate on you. They'll always give you shit. They'll always force themselves and make themselves want to upset you. You know? There could be people out there that are very motivated, that put up posts of them at the gym. They put posts out there just to encourage and help people to be encouraged to do better, to be better. But yet there are still people out there, sorry, I had a bit of a brain fart. There's still people out there that are willing and want to see people suffer, and will always you know, be a troll. That's the only way to describe these fuckers. They take pleasure in seeing people down and out and low, and they take pleasure and pride in making people feel shit, basically. And, you know, it's strange because these sorts of people, they wouldn't necessarily say it to your face. They wouldn't necessarily go out of their way to make you feel bad, to make you feel shit, you know, in person. So what they do is they wait until they can get online, until they can see you on the up, you know, pushing yourself through these phases of these dark times that you have, yeah? And they can see you making a difference to people, and it upsets them because they're stuck, and they're usually the ones that people are talking to. They're usually the big person on campus, you know. They're usually the alpha male, the alpha female, and seeing someone succeed and be positive and want to make a difference to other people upsets them. And because they're so little-minded, small-minded, because they're so afraid of other people succeeding, what they do is try and take you down a peg. You see it all the time, celebrities trying to put positive posts out there. And you'll always get trolls that then basically shove negative feedback and things on there. It's like that chick from Little Mix, Jessie. You know, she's always showing how to be body confident, that sort of thing. But yet there are still trolls out there that will comment on there, you're fat, you're ugly, and all this. The main case is it's far from that, you know. And it's the same with Holly Hagen from Geordie Shore. Yeah, she's famous for sucking dick and getting drunk on telly. That's how she started. But now she is a ambassador for Ditch the Label, which is a anti-bullying campaign, because of the online trolls that she had. Yeah? Even to the likes of Anthony Joshua. I'm sure he doesn't read them, but he got trolled to shit when he was when he lost that fight. Of course, because that's what people do. Would you say it to their face? Nah, you're going to be nice to their face. It's the same with when I had my trolls. You know, they're all nicey best mate to your face, but online, yeah, I'm going to make a video about you. I'm going to call you Walter Mitty, all this and that. And the same with a few people on Instagram and Twitter. That's the thing with Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, social media. People will always have an opinion, they will always argue, and they'll always, you know, fucking want to argue the point with you and fight, and sometimes it's not even the right thing to do. Sometimes they're just doing it because that's what they believe in, which is fine. You can debate things, but when you start being personal and trolling and bullying, that's not fair, man, and that just knocks people down. You know, a lot of people that I talk to, Little Brown included, Big Chris Smith, you know, a lot of other people don't share the same views, they don't share the same political views as me, even down to my own family, not just Darren, my cousins, you know, they don't necessarily believe in the same things that I do. Doesn't mean that I'm going to bully them out of it, doesn't mean I'm going to pick fights with them. Yeah, we'll have a healthy debate about stuff, but I'm not going to troll them on Facebook and things like that. Just because you don't like something, just because you don't like seeing people passionate. Yeah? So what we've got to try and do is not so much block out these trolls, these bullies, these small-minded cocksuckers. You've got to use it as some sort of fuel. Yeah, like I said, be positive, man! Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you've got people trying to bring you down. So what you do? You have to try and turn that around and use that as the fuel. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep going. I almost stopped this podcast. Almost. But then I realised the bigger picture. It's only a handful of people that don't like it. The majority do. The RAF Regiment like it. The Air Force like it. You know, I send out a positive message that it's good to talk, it's okay to talk. I could be talking about fucking anything. I'm still talking, and the main message is my journey, my goal, my journal is to get through this fucking phase of depression that I found myself in. And this is how we're getting through it, is by doing this. And I'm enjoying it, enjoying the ride. I wish my brother would sort out his fucking admin though, so we can get this video sorted. I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will. Because I'm going to get stopped at some point to go and do the school run. However, I might get out of it. But who knows? What I'm doing right now is texting the long-haired colonel. Because she can do the school run and I can carry on this beautiful podcast. Sorry about this interruption, kids. So, I'm trying not to divulge too much into the notes I've got for the video pod, because obviously I'm going to be discussing that with Little Brown. But there are some issues that are there that, you know, are in the forefront of everything at the minute, and you know, there's things going on in Turkey that is very limited on news coverage. I don't know if they're trying to hide it, cover it up, or what have you. But it was all over the news, and then all of a sudden, not much in the news. So we'll be discussing that. One of the big topics is going to be the racism in football at the minute, and racism in general. And obviously, well, I've got a little hidden one, which will be Piers Morgan, because I think that will be funny to see his point of view on that sort of stuff. So yeah, all we've got to do now is wait for Little Brown to get his admin sorted and fucking hurry up, basically. Da 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 da. Anyway, just waiting out. So, I've had a few coffees this morning, right? And I'm going to tell a little funny story, because I'm known for having a few accidents in my time. So, and usually when you have a lot of coffee, you end up having these said accidents. And this time, I sort of remember it from Iraq. So, what happened was, I had a few coffees, and then we're on the way to the DFACT, and which is basically the mess out there. Walking away, and I had confidence. I was oozing confidence in this fart. Fucking mistake though, innit? Definitely fucking don't have too much confidence in a fart. And basically, I had to leg it to the Portaloo because I fucking shit myself. And that's what happens when you have too much coffee, kids. However, I'm yet to shit myself for 50 cal coffee. Few pauses in this one. Darren is just treating his eye. Random. He's got a bit of a sty in his eye. Still don't fully know what a sty is. And I've got the long-haired colonel basically giving me shit because I said, can she do the school run? I said, come and pick me up, and she was like, well, they've got a cake sale. It's a cake sale. They'll get you a cake from fucking Tesco. Ay, ay, ay. But who knows? Who knows? Just waiting on people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly shove this on pause, and when I'm back with you, it will be back with Little Brown on the Granite Zero podcast for the video call, which will be uploaded to YouTube. By the way, we're on YouTube now. Granite Zero podcast, Yeah, verified, by the way. We got a blue motherfucking tick. Oh, yeah. So see us on there, check us out, and boom, enjoy. Catch you in a bit. Yeah, mate.
So record this?
Yeah, mate. Do it.
It says speakers are muted.
Speakers muted.
Yeah. Where's the record button? Start recording. There we go. We live?
Yes, mate.
Yeah. So I got a new intro. What do you think?
New intro. You love it, don't you? Bit of rock and roll. Do we not have to get permission to do things like that?
I think if it's only under a certain amount of time, so a bit like with the Ecstasy of Gold, you can have a snippet.
Snip. I like the Ecstasy of Gold, but
Yeah, it's good.
can't be a bit of rock and roll.
Bit of Dave Grohl on Tenacious D, can't beat it really.
Can't beat it, mate. Some say you don't always have to fuck a
What do
hard.
you think of the shades? I've gone with a sort of Ice Cube look today.
You've gone for shades because you've got pink eye.
No, it's because my future's bright.
No, it's because you got poo particles in your eye.
No, it's because Jesus literally,
Jesus.
yeah, Jesus
Hey.
turned up and was like, I can't believe that you're exceeding my expectations. So
Nah.
my future's bright. My future's bright, that's why I've got the sunglasses on.
You're for a game of golf after.
What do you mean?
Your hat.
My hat as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you're wearing headphones, you don't need to.
Well,
So, come on.
Bluetoothed to nothing.
Bluetooth. I mean, I can take them off. I don't think it's that bad. It's pretty bad.
Nah, put them back on, mate.
Yeah, very good.
You
I don't
look,
want to scare anybody.
you look a bit like you're a pirate.
I
Alright.
am a pirate as well.
You do drink a lot of rum?
No, I don't.
No?
I can't remember the last rum I had.
Holiday?
Yep. So that was what? June, July?
Fucking long time ago, mate. We're in fucking autumn now.
Oh no, I don't like autumn. Do you like autumn?
I'm more of a spring kind of guy. I don't mind autumn. I don't mind it.
I like summer. You can do things in summer.
I don't like summer. It's too hot.
That's because you're white.
Hey. I'm a winter soldier.
Jesus Christ. I don't like winter. I don't
Don't
like
you?
winter. I don't like autumn. Spring's okay.
I quite like a cold evening.
No, fuck off. Why? So you can wear a cosy jumper and snuggle?
Yeah, mate. I'm a snuggler.
Fucking hell.
Oh, but summer, mate. You should try and snuggle in summer, and it's like, it's too hot. Get off
I
me.
don't want to snuggle. I don't want to snuggle ever.
Oh, come on, mate.
Do you know what I want to do?
We all like a
I
snuggle.
want to sit in my garden, in the sunshine, maybe get in the pool.
You ain't got a pool.
I've got a pool, mate.
No, you haven't.
I have.
No, you haven't.
I have.
Where?
It blows up.
That's not a pool, then, is it?
It is massive. Well,
No,
it was.
paddling
We threw
pool.
it away this year.
Paddling.
But it's massive.
Put your feet in.
No, you get it.
Why don't you just go to the beach?
Not a massive fan of the beach, by the way.
Nah. I'm not a fan of sand.
Yeah. I reckon.
Sand can
When
fuck off.
I don't know if I can continue with these sunglasses because I'm looking at my pictures up in the top right hand corner,
Yeah.
and I hate me.
You hate you.
I hate me. I'm looking at me going, Who's this dickhead?
What do you think the listener is doing? And now the watcher?
There's been a couple that got you verified, didn't I?
Yeah, mate. Blue tick.
Got you blue ticked. Only on YouTube, though.
Yeah.
I've got a picture of me in the pool somewhere.
It's not a pool,
You
mate.
have to go back. It's a pool, mate. Don't say.
Is it
It's
there?
not a pool. No, it's a pool.
We'll go
I
with
have to
that.
go back a while.
Yeah.
Because
While you're doing that,
I go through all the memes that you send me that other people send you. So
that's fine. It's not a problem. Meme. Is it meme or mem?
meme. It's a meme.
Meme. GIF or GIF?
Right, why is your dyslexia making it mem?
Don't know.
It's never been mem.
It might be.
No, it's never been mem.
Could be.
So don't say mem. You're not allowed to say mem.
Say what I want, dyslexic and that.
I'm dyslexic. I've got pink eye. I haven't got pink eye.
Just call it pirate eye.
But also, I've just seen this. This is what my eye looks like. Oh, I should have done this. I'll go down a rabbit hole.
You are. Do it.
Have you seen Qui-Gon jeans?
Pardon?
So you got Qui-Gon Jinn,
Yeah.
arguably the best Jedi ever.
One of. Yeah.
Qui-Gon jeans.
Oh, fuck off! Oh, God.
Oh, I need to find. I can't find this picture quickly.
Hey, while you're searching. Hey?
One of you. I
What?
found one of you.
What do you mean?
I undoubtedly screenshotted.
Hey, that's doing progression fitness, that mate.
Oh yeah, cool. So that previously known as Park Fit.
Uh,
Not laughing at Park Fit. I was laughing at Navy SEAL.
yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh God, sorry. I'm going down a fucking.
Right, you go down the rabbit hole, right? And I'm going to quickly talk about this because.
Is it coffee?
No. It's
What about when Dad went to, I think, Bulgaria?
right. Oh, you see that photo?
That photo.
No, I didn't see that one.
He sent me that. He said, having a great time. I was like, again.
When did he go to Bulgaria? Why doesn't he tell me this stuff?
Romania he went to.
Oh yeah, he loves that random stuff. Yeah, so while I've been sat in the shed for an hour, wait for you to sort your eye drops out and charge up the laptop and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
waiting for your celebrity guest. Also, why have I got a white?
I don't know.
What's going on here?
That's it. You could be E.T.
Can you still see me with a?
Oh mate, it's hard to see you anyway. But it's lucky you're wearing. It's lucky you're wearing a white hat and t-shirt. Oh God!
That noise again with your white hat. Don't do that.
Anyway, right, yeah. So I'm in the shit with Zero Alpha,
How come?
the long-haired colonel. She's like, "Wow, we could have done stuff today. We did. Went for breakfast. We watched."
Oh, I thought you said you were sorting out breakfast.
Nah, we went for it because fat, and 'cause fat. And yeah, we got home, waiting for you. Obviously,
Don't say waiting for me.
that's what we always do. Wait.
Oh, I found it. That I am all the way in. The pool. It's a big pool, mate.
All right.
Look.
Oh,
It was when the World Cup was on.
that was like 2 years ago, wasn't it? I got a.
It's a big pool.
Oh, got a helicopter.
We've had loads of helicopters in Hereford recently.
What is it though? That's a plane. That's a plane. That is. Spotter. Yeah. So did all that. Was waiting around a bit. Standard. Had too many coffees. Almost shit myself.
Do you shit yourself after too many coffees?
I have done in the past. And then we watched. I hate it, right? I hate it. Big Bang Theory. The long-haired colonel likes it. I hate it. So we were watching that, and I was like, "Oh, he's almost ready. I'm going to go down there. And she was like, "Oh, school run." I was like, "Can you not just do the school run? And we'll meet up. You can come get me afterwards. Then we'll go and see the baby shipper. Not Dan, actual baby." And then she was,
love going to see a baby, don't they?
yeah, and then she was like, "Oh, but Sophia's got a cake sale, and then we got to pick up Jess after." It's like, "All right, just leave me at home. It's fine. Leave me at home. I'll do my podcast that I do every week, and then
every single thing you listed there, I was like,
yeah, and then I'll do that, and then if you're not back, then I'll play FIFA. It's fine."
it's fine. Yeah, girls love a baby.
Love a baby.
As soon as one of their mates gives birth,
Yeah.
bloody love going to see it, don't they?
They love it, mate. She's like, "When are we going to have another one?" I went, "We live in a 2-bed. We're lucky we got girls. Because they can share a room."
Oh, that brings me on to something.
Go for it.
So, little boys are annoying, aren't they?
Little boys?
Yeah,
Go for it.
they're fucking annoying, mate.
Yeah, I know.
So, I'm quite lucky with my little one.
Not so
I
little.
wish my... I want to rest on here.
Not so little, but yeah.
Yeah, she's not so little, but when she was little, she's easy.
Yeah.
She's really easy. She's like me.
She's quite laid back, I guess, yeah.
Quite happy. Give her a drawing pad.
Yeah.
Give her a swimming pool. She'll swim. Fucking little boys, mate. The amount of times that I go out to the swimming pool, take her to the swimming pool, and I'm like, I want to kill them.
Yeah.
Because they don't behave.
No, they don't, do
Too
they?
much energy, and it's fine, because I don't have one.
Yeah. I always get it, like, a flash in my head. Like, you know when they, like, run into school for no reason?
Yeah.
Don't you just want to just go, "I'm just going to dump tackle you"?
I sometimes feel...
Or stick a leg out.
Yeah, I was going to go with the stick a leg out. I don't really want to tackle a kid.
Yeah. Do you know who I really want to either just open my door on or run over? I don't know if you have it back home. It's a big thing over here at the minute. Kids pulling wheelies.
Yeah.
Just...
Kids pulling wheelies, and they wear like a Stone Island jacket
Yeah.
and a purse.
Yeah. Hey, it's all good. I'm very impressed with you doing a wheelie. Don't do it in the middle of the road when I'm driving. I have no problem running you over. It fucks me off, mate. But then, if you go near them, they then go, "Well, we fucking did." Ha. Is it okay to then hit that child?
Probably not.
Just one.
It's,
Probably frowned upon, actually.
yeah, it's probably frowned upon. Can't hit kids.
Yeah.
Have you got a Lucas egg there?
I'm being a bit of a naughty boy and I'm having a can of Monster. Because that's not going to make me shit myself either.
Monster? Oh.
Yeah. I'm slightly addicted to sugar because I'm a fat fucker.
Now, if that was me saying that to you, you'd probably rip me, but I'm going to say you're okay, hun.
Oh, thanks, mate.
And I'm pretty sure Monster doesn't contain that much sugar.
12 grams.
12 grams, that's less than a Coke.
Is it?
Yeah, Coke's the worst.
Well, fuck me in the ass and call me Sally.
But it does have, like, if you can pronounce all of those words of that ingredients, you're a better man than me. And therefore, I don't put that inside me. But you're there slightly overweight, still drinking it, and I've got this, so
it's all good, mate.
every cloud.
I remember once on tour, I had when I first found Monster was when I was in Iraq, and it was like this big with a screw top. I drank like 2 of those, and I went for a pee, and it, no word of a lie, it was pretty much green.
Yeah, green. When we first opened the restaurant, and we were pulling stupid hours. I remember drinking like too much Lucozade, too much Monster, because otherwise
You
wouldn't
pass
exist.
out.
I wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Because there's no time to eat because everybody else is eating. So
True.
we drink that, and then you go for a wee at the end of the night. It was treacle.
Treacle.
It almost hurt to come out.
Ooh.
You're that dehydrated.
Yeah.
That all of the liquids. What was that?
Hold on. Decline. Not answering that.
Oh right, I thought it was like that. That was the brakes truck backing up.
Oh, was it? No, it was Kate phoning me.
Like beep, 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 just dropping off the money from the monetization on YouTube. That I did for you as well, by the way. So if you get over 1,000 followers, I mean you're stat at 4 at the moment.
No, we're not. 6.
If you go over 1,000, you start getting paid.
Hey, motherfuckers! Just do it. That would be
What was I
awesome.
saying? Oh, the treacle piss.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was almost painful. Like you could feel it coming out of you.
Yeah.
So if we think of a cylindrical object, which is the penis, it felt like something was coming out like this.
Like you see sometimes when people like Dan Shipper send you videos of people shoving pens down their Jap's eye.
Yes. And that's why I don't have people like Dan Shipper.
I have to, whenever I see his name pop up, it's like, do I want to open this?
Yeah.
And I say it to him. I say it to him every day. I was like, if I met you now, we wouldn't be friends, Dan.
It's too much sometimes.
Sometimes too much, mate. Also,
Right.
if he is watching this, stop stealing my fucking things I sent. He like comes up with Dan Shipper forwarded this back to a different group. I sent you that in a different group. Why am I in so many groups with the same people?
What do you want, like English homework? Sean Thompson et al.
At all?
Yeah, you have to do that, don't you, when you reference et al.
Oh yeah.
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 Anyway, I was going to compliment you. I think the Shedio looks very good.
Oh thanks.
For a video thing. You can't see mine, but mine's going to change. I'll go and get the t-shirt in a minute.
Oh, you got your special T-shirt in it.
I got a t-shirt off Mason the other day, but the flag looks good in the background. I'm not quite sure what's on the roof, but it looks good.
I've got Iraq,
Put some effort in.
Iraq and Afghanistan on the roof.
Yeah.
And what I've done,
I'm not going to ask how you got those flags. Was it take the flag with the RAF reg?
Yeah, nah, I bought it. What I've done is I've put the shirts up higher because I noticed you could see the paint.
See the cans of paint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, that's annoying me because now it looks like an actual shed. But the Shedio, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm currently in the process of sorting out the not shed, which is my my spare room, which
Yeah.
is Georgie's games room that she uses only if I want to use it.
Yeah.
She's a nightmare. She'll play on her iPad or her phone
Yeah.
for days. As soon as I say, right, I'm going to do a podcast with Sean, she's in the games room on the Xbox. But, mate, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I just want to play Minecraft. It's like,
Of course you do.
Never.
Ah, Minecraft.
Play FIFA.
So, right, fun enough, this is another Dan Shipper story. However, this was quite funny.
Sorry, my future's brightening up.
Okay, mate. So, he was telling me that Riley was playing on Minecraft against Jess's best mate, which isn't a name, Shiloh, right?
No, that is, like, Shiloh is, you've told me about this one before.
Yeah, not a
I'm
name.
pretty sure that sounds pretty much like something that you put waste, like...
Yeah. But anyway, it was like...
A big Shiloh... Oh, no, it's a silo.
Silo.
But Shiloh is a big, like, Batman would use that to dip the Joker in.
Yes.
A Shiloh of nuclear waste. Of guns.
Gun. But yeah, they were playing that, and he was coming out with some things like "I'm gonna bang you" and
What?
things like that. Yeah, but it was like Minecraft speak apparently.
What?
We're gonna have babies, which means they're gonna have chickens or something.
Let me just get...
But they're 8.
Wait. In my head, you were talking about Dan Chipper. I'm guessing that you're not. This is why I had to pause you.
No, Riley.
Riley.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, funny. Ah.
Honestly, in my head, I was like, fucking hell, what's Dan talking to? Sorry, Dan. Sorry.
Oh.
Watching, but
Oh. Funny.
no, but George is that similar thing. When I've gone through. Oh, come in. Can I have a little sit? Say hello to everybody.
Who's it? Ah! Squish!
There you are. Oh.
Hey, Squish!
Hi.
How was school?
Good.
Good. Got your Hogwarts tie on, I see. Welcome to the Granite Zero podcast, George.
Hi. Thank you. Have you been drinking too much sugar?
Yeah, mate. I've had about 4 coffees and a can of Monster, and I'm talking a bit fast.
You look fussy.
I look fat, did you say? Bit mean.
A bit puffy.
A bit puffy. I'd go with rotund. Cuddly, if anything.
Okay.
Well, officially the third guest on the Granite Zero podcast now.
Third guest.
Who are the other ones?
Me.
Oh.
And Chris Dunn.
I'm Chris Dunn. I don't know if you've met Chris. Yeah, but you were very...
Yeah, you were very little.
This big. This big.
Yeah, you're pretty massive now.
Hey.
But tall.
Thank you.
Tall as. Cool, man. Got anything to add?
Yeah, I'm going to be not available for the next 40 minutes.
Okay.
What phone's that now?
Comes over. There's a one for that.
Okay. So your phone's working now. What's next up?
Next up.
Hmm.
I don't know, we'll sort it out in a minute. Have you got been working?
Does this pause if I do this? Monk.
Get changed. So Uncle John's gone.
I'll be back. 2 secs.
What's happened?
I'm back.
You're back. You're not black.
No, you are.
Hey. Right. Do you want to do like your shout outs to all those companies that really sponsor you? If you do that, let me go and sort George out.
I've done it on the old on the audio.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to do it now as well, because I'm gonna go and sort out my 25-year-old daughter.
All right.
And make sure that do you know what she's gonna go and do?
What?
For
Homework?
herself.
Cook for herself.
Yeah, she does that now.
She's Ali, mate. Go on in.
Yes. Don't go on then like I'm a dog, please.
Well.
Yar.
Yar.
Yeah, I'll be like 2-3 minutes.
Cool.
This is a great opportunity to shout out not Black Rifle Coffee, 50 Cal Coffee.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, I don't follow it.
No.
Because they haven't sent me any coffee.
Do you know what? They sent me 2 bags.
Have they?
Yeah.
That's really nice of them. Hey, 50 Cal. Send me, I've got more followers. I've got more.
Go on, Ed, still get him sorted. Hell's teeth. Oh, God, you're annoying. Bang, 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 bang. Look at him with his fucking sunglasses on.
When I put those sunglasses on,
Yeah.
all I can hear is Crystalia. That noise.
I hate it when you do that noise.
I know. Right, 2 secs then.
Alright,
Shout them all out.
I will.
Big shout out. During this ad break, we're not going to be silent like the ITV, because for no reason. What we're going to do is we're going to shout out Lee, Dan, Murph, Christian, Al Quartermain for no reason, and also Ed, who are over in Dallas at the moment, competing in the World Food Championships. Good luck, boys.
Do it quicker. Do it faster. Cock. You vile. So basically Darren's left me on my own now for a few minutes. Those of you who don't know those people he was shouting out, they were the Beefy Boys, plus a couple of extra people. Beefy Boys are the best burger I've ever tasted, and might as well do it. Shout out to little Darren, who's one of the top chefs in the restaurant, and obviously my main man Big Buff, who definitely be a guest, definitely. But yeah, what I like to do, as you know, is I've already done it on the audio version, but I like to shout out veteran companies and that. What are you doing? Why are you west siding me? God, you're annoying. Anyway, I like to shout out the veteran companies, and there are also some companies that are also serving still. Darren's already shouted out 50 Cal Coffee, who have basically stood by the podcast from the beginning. They're not sponsors as such, but I like to spread the word of these veteran companies. So 50 Cal Coffee, good coffee, veteran owned, veteran run. You know, hate ISIS and that, so drink that coffee. If you want to refuel after a workout, speak to my mates at Combat Fuel. And Combat Fuel, you know who you are. They're helping out, sorting out the t-shirts. Also, if you want a bit of a discount, why not try the promo code Warrior15 and get yourself 15% off, courtesy of the Granite Zero podcast and Tomo. So there's that, and that. Modern Warrior apparel and CQB apparel, functional fitness. Go and check them out. Serving members of Her Majesty's Royal Air Force Regiment. And go and see them. Get some decent workout kit and equipment. Boom. Anyone else? HR4K. They like to support veteran companies and veteran causes. They also deliver themselves some decent quality products themselves, including t-shirts, hoodies, hats, socks. Fucking hell. Why not? Go and see them. Support the troops, yeah? While this is still recording or whatever, I'm going to quickly put this on pause. Hopefully you can still talk to me. But yeah, cool, man. Apparently Sophia has something to tell me. I will call when I've finished this podcast. Love you lots. Boom. Shibbity-doo-wop to the Christopher Reeves. Do you know what? I can admit it, I've had far too much fucking sugar. And coffee. And whatnot. But all good, man. All good. In the hood. Hopefully he hurries his fucking ass up. I've done a I did 20 minutes, right? Waiting for him. 20 minutes plus. I was talking about trolls on the internet. I was talking about fucking all sorts on the internet. But that will be on the audio version, so, you know, if you're watching this, go to Podbean, go to iTunes, and check it out. Some fucking top quality dance moves there by yours truly, the Tank. I have no idea what he's doing. He's sorting out his daughter, apparently. For those of you that didn't understand that, that was Georgie. That's my my niece, aka the squishy face. And she's fucking brilliant. She's brilliant at everything she does. So, makes me super proud all the time, every day, every time. But yeah, apparently I just got to sit here and fucking talk to myself now like I normally do, but I've already done that for 20 minutes, so now, what else? I haven't been to basketball in fucking ages. Kate's been doing her own fitness program still. She does Totally Shredded, shout out to them, sure. Each to their own. So I haven't managed to get there because of obviously childcare arrangements and things like that. But I do miss it. I miss basketball, I miss football, you know. We used to play six-a-side football on a Tuesday. And to be fair, fucking destroyed my ankles, destroyed my knees to the point where it was getting a bit too painful to play. And we weren't exactly the greatest, but in the same thing, it was fucking brilliant to play football with the lads and that. You know, yeah, the likes of myself, Dan, Chris, Cy, Luke, you know. It was just a good excuse to go out and have a bit of fun, you know. But I do miss my sports. It's the way of getting old, isn't it? It's the way of getting old. Got a few things for obviously us to talk about when he gets back. Hopefully he fucking hurries the fuck up. His admin is shit! So he takes fucking 6 years to fucking get on here and then he fucks off halfway through. The fuck? What the actual fuck? Oh. He's like, yeah, give us a time to do it. I said 12:15. He had a nap. Then he was doing his rota. I was waiting around. Got in here. And I was like, are you ready? He's like, I've got to sort my eye drops out. Waited around a bit longer. Then we recorded. Started to get a good bit of banter, a good bit of fucking flow to it. And then he disappears. 3 minutes, my bumhole. If anyone does want to sponsor the podcast properly and help me get some kit and equipment instead of just recording it on my phone, that would be tip top. But it's all good at the minute. It's all good. You know, we're having a lot of good feedback through the channels that are doing this. So, yeah. This is a strange concept right now. Needs to hurry up because otherwise it's literally me talking to myself. Which I can do, obviously. I've done it for several episodes, but it is. Hey! And as if by magic, poof, and he's here.
1 second.
What have you got?
Just doing some work shit.
Ah. Your shit.
That's what happens when you're important.
Wouldn't know what that meant, mate. Hey! What I forgot to mention T-shirts should be arriving Tuesday. On their way, on their way. Yeah.
What's that?
It's a basketball.
Just 1 second, I'm just sorting out some work stuff. I'll be back.
It's alright. It's all good. Just going to sit here and look at your brown face.
Right, I'm done.
Are you on? You on it? Back with us?
I am back. I am back in the room. Also, when I come into the room, this song should play.
Is that the worksheet you're doing?
No. Of course not. This is really important stuff.
I've noticed that I was sitting like this a lot in the last episode. Stop real singing.
Yeah.
Real singing.
When I come into the room, that's wearing all white and a white hat. That's what should play. Amazing Grace. Every time.
Every time.
Every time.
Speaking of your blonde beard,
Excuse me?
have you noticed, have you seen the trailer, should I say, for the next series of Vikings?
Yeah. But I haven't finished watching the end of the last Vikings.
Rollo is back, isn't he?
Rollo.
Yeah, Rollo.
Not Rolo. It's not like
He is.
a bit of chocolate that you give.
He is the last Rollo.
Yeah. Yeah. And Ivar clearly has been defeated by,
Bjorn is zicking.
Yeah, not Bjorn. Yeah.
I'm going to go Bjorn.
But you're wrong.
You're wrong though, so.
It's Bjorn.
Right, so. You asked me earlier, did I have any notes? I do.
Yes.
They're on my phone, but I only made 3 notes.
Okay.
Obviously, the main one we have to talk about, and we definitely have to talk about it, and that's the racism in the football on Monday.
Too bright. Yeah.
Like,
Right, I'm going to go out and make a big statement here.
do it.
If you are genuinely a racist, you're a fucking idiot.
That is not a bold statement, it's a true statement. An actual fact, in fact.
Sorry, just want to get...
Like,
There we go, I'll do.
there's having bits of banter and like jokes, like you say, I'm white, like proper white, see-through white. I take the mick because you're tanned. But I'm not being racist.
Hold on. Okay.
I'm not being racist, and you're not being racist towards. Obviously, you can't be racist towards me, but you know what I mean. But what they would do.
You can be racist towards white people. That's a common misconception.
No. I meant you're not being racist.
I've been racially abused when I played football in Birmingham because I was the only. Like, I was part of the only white team, and we were playing against different ethnic backgrounds.
Yeah.
And we were the only white team. I got kicked the shit out of.
Yeah. Oh, that ended.
And that was okay at the time.
I think I recall that match. Did me and Dad go and watch that one? Was it a county game?
No. It was when I was at college and I was playing for Worcester.
Ah.
I can't remember if I was playing for the college or if I was playing for the Worcester County Colleges or something. I played in Birmingham, in Solihull.
Yeah.
Shithole.
Shithole.
It's a fucking shithole.
Yeah.
Solihull.
But,
Where do you live? Solihull.
shit.
Why?
What? Yeah. But, it's just, it's so idiotic, and I don't get it.
I genuinely don't understand why you could look at someone like Tyrone. Also, his surname is Mings, but why you would look at him and call him like what was it? They were doing monkey chants.
Yeah.
Sorry. Are we in 1812?
Monkey chants, though.
Monkey chants. Are you fucking having what?
And then doing the fucking Nazi salute.
The Nazi salute pissed me off massively. One, you live in a country that were Axis sympathisers for a while, yeah? So Bulgaria were all for the Nazi party, probably because they didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
But you also overthrew them. Why are you fucking saluting the Nazi party?
It's fucking bizarre.
It's not even. You can't even salute the Nazi party anymore because it's not a party.
Don't exist, mate. You lost.
Not only do you lose, I think it's pretty common sense that the whole ideology behind what dear Adolf was trying to do was like, hang on, mate, that's fucking what?
Yeah. Are you joking, mate?
But you sided with the Soviet Union. I looked it up, mate. I had to look it up. You sided with the Soviet Union and you went with communism, which is shit.
Yeah.
Over being dictated to by a mentalist.
Absolute mentalist.
So you got rid of him, and now some dickhead who's probably about 4 years older than Georgie, I saw him in like the Bulgarian equivalent of Stone Island.
Yeah.
With a hat like this but black, holding a t-shirt that said UEFA no respect, then Zick Heiling while making a monkey chant.
Monkey chant?
You fucking prat. I saw it on the telly.
Did you hear what their fucking manager said though? He said it was the English fans doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, mate.
No, but if you go back, there was a little bit of disrespect throughout the whole national anthem thing.
That annoys me.
But, and I'm not like, because I love a national anthem. I genuinely do. I think it's great when you all line up and you sing your national anthem. I feel like if you've got any sort of national pride and you're proud to play for your country, that's a great way to start a game.
Yeah.
Right. So the English fans did do a little bit of booing when the Bulgarian national anthem went.
Yeah, see.
Right, wait. But the Bulgarian national anthem went on second. If you watch the game back, even before the English national anthem started, when the players all did putting their arms around each other, getting ready for the national anthem, they started booing then. And they booed for the entirety of the national anthem. So, if that happens, you are going to get a select few that when the Bulgarian national anthem starts, they're going to boo.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to be that far apart.
No.
And I'm not saying that that's the right thing to do. In fact, just don't be a dickhead. But if you've just been singing your heart out and Yorick next to you is booing while you're singing your national anthem, you might want to bit. But there was no monkey chants coming from the England fans from what I saw.
Well, that would be ridiculous.
Whether it was just select media and they're only showing, but I can't. If you've flown all the way to Sofia to watch a game and Marcus Rashford has a ping at goal and he misses, I feel like I might be wrong here, but I feel like you're not going to monkey chant.
No.
Somebody like. But I feel I just like.
You wouldn't travel all the way to watch your own fans, and
no,
which
you could,
a high percentage of now
if you're from South London,
Yeah.
go outside, you'll see a black person.
Yeah.
You can monkey chant them there. You don't need to fly all the way to
No, you
Sofia in Bulgaria to stand with your mate and start throwing bananas.
And good luck doing that if you were in North or South London, because you're going to get stabbed, which we talked about last time. Not saying that everybody in North or South London or London in general that is of that colour that carry knives. Just throwing that out there.
I'm just saying that
if you start doing monkey noises, though, you're going to get your head kicked in.
And also you deserve that.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's stupid, and it pisses me off. It pisses me off that it's actually a thing.
It's still a thing. It's 2019.
But it pisses me off.
What?
I don't.
But even some Spanish teams get fucking monkey noises.
Italians as well. But you know what's worse? Like this is something I was in the car with Dad the other day, and he loves to have talk sport.
He loves a bit of talk sport.
Right, so they were talking. I actually knew this beforehand, but they were talking about it. Like, so the god of football, Nicholas Bentner.
Yeah, scored more goals than Rashford.
Yeah, he has. He got fined like a few £1,000s for celebrating. So he lifted his shirt up, and on his boxer shorts it had like Bet365.
Yes, I remember. Yeah.
But he got fined loads of money for that.
Yeah. Paddy Power, wasn't it?
Maybe it's I don't know. Who actually cares?
Okay, carry on.
The clubs that have had like even Arsenal. Apparently, when I think we played someone like West Ham, there was a banana thrown on the pitch. They fined like a couple of £100.
Yeah.
Right, that's one ticket. Try and get a Man United ticket, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool. Try and get a ticket. It's going to cost you the best part of £200 to go and watch that game.
Yeah.
And that's what they're getting fined for racial abuse. So you get one dickhead in a group of dickheads that has been caught. So he can't go to the games anymore. Great, brilliant. But the club itself is only fined a couple of £100. They're going to go, don't matter.
Yeah, don't matter.
Fucking, make an example out of it.
Yeah.
Bulgaria should be kicked out of the Euros for that.
Yeah.
And do you know why? Not because they got caught, because those dickheads now can't go to the Euros.
Yeah. That's what it should be.
When they go, but it's not the players' fault. No, it's not. Your fans fucked it.
Yeah, it's your fans' fault.
The people of your country fucked it. So you can't go to the Euros because you can't behave.
Yeah.
It's a bit like when your kid pisses on the floor. So, well, you can't be in the living room now. You live in the toilet. So that's what it is.
Like a dog.
Yeah.
Get out.
Sorry, you're out. You're out.
Get out.
Russia, they're terrible for it.
Yeah. They don't like gays either.
I think it's Russia. I feel like it's Russia.
Yeah.
Russia have had one, if not more clubs, have to play behind closed doors. No, your team's out now.
Yeah, get out. Did you see, it was one of the England games they had to do it behind closed doors?
Yeah, behind closed doors? No.
How shit was it though, to watch?
That's terrible.
That's
not even the point what I'm trying to say is...
No, I get what you're trying to say, I'm just saying, how shit was it to watch?
If you genuinely want to go to, it's like people who go to a football match to have a fight. Like, we all love watching Football Factory, yeah? But in reality, if you take Jess or Sophia to go and watch a Man United game,
yeah,
and one of those girls has to watch some lad get his head kicked in because they go to football to have a fight. Just go and have a fight, mate.
Idiots.
Don't do it around.
Idiots.
If you get like in my head, if you get a reputation for having a good foot, you're not playing football now.
No.
You can't play play football. Why? Because your fans can't behave. You should be able to go and watch that game and sing your heart out and sing your national anthem or sing your chants against like Man United versus Leeds. Great. Like the atmosphere is amazing. Man United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Spurs. The atmosphere is phenomenal. But I don't go outside then and see a guy walking around in a white shirt and want to punch him in his face.
Nah, exactly. What they need to do is take a leaf out of rugby's book.
Oh, here he goes.
Well, it's true. We're very passionate fans, but you can mix the fans together, and they're not going to kick off.
Yes, because nobody watches rugby unless it's like international.
That's what I meant. I'm talking about international rugby.
No, I'm only joking. But the reason I was saying that is because people always do it, don't they? Oh, look at the footballers rolling around on the floor.
I'm not talking about the way they play.
The rugby players are so much harder. Yeah, but they get paid nothing. What?
Yeah. I'm not on about that. I'm on about the fans.
I know. Okay.
But
You're right there, mate. Are you having a stroke?
maybe. But does that come from, right, the backgrounds from each sport?
No.
You don't think?
No.
No. What? The reason why I say it is rugby fans tend to be quite posh.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
No,
they
they
do.
don't.
Yeah, they do.
No. Right, less people watch rugby.
Yeah, because they didn't play it at school because posh.
I don't think it's got anything to do with that.
No?
I think, like football, you can play football if you've got a scrunched up bit of paper and a couple of jumpers. Yeah? So
Yeah.
anybody can play football. So it's the world's biggest sport.
Yeah, I get that.
Don't say fishing is, please.
It's not a sport.
If you Google like one of the biggest pastimes is fishing, and
Yeah, exactly. Pastime. Pastime.
football is the biggest sport in the world. So you've got a far more eclectic bunch of people,
Mm.
and it's since time began, there's been football. Because I can't be bothered to go past when football started. So you've got a great deal of people that watch and play the sport,
Yeah.
whereas rugby is more niche.
Yeah, it tends to be more private school.
Well, maybe, but I mean, we played rugby, we didn't go to a private school.
No, but we played private schools.
Yeah, beat them.
Always.
Apart from that. But what I mean is, like, football is such a big sport, and there's so many players playing that you've got such a big pool that you can take from.
Yeah.
So you could get Ronaldinho playing over in Brazil, kicking a tennis ball about with skills 20, playing against Declan Rice, skills 12 and a half. But you've also got all of their friends that played football with them that now watch it.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And it's in the millions and millions and millions of people that watch.
Yeah, so the percentages show that the more fans that you got,
So
you're gonna have a bigger pool of dickheads.
Yeah, and you will get dickheads, but when people try and compare, like, because you hear it all the time,
Oh, yeah.
especially, right, I'm going to bring up a separate issue here. If you live in Hereford and you support England football team, you've got no right supporting Wales rugby team when they play Wales, when they play international.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, obviously, but go to any pub
Yeah, I know what
in
you mean.
Hereford, and you will see an extraordinary amount of Wales fans.
There's a lot of Welsh people come out of the woodwork in Hereford.
But, like, I would say to him, I said, like, right, here's one for you. I'm English. I was born in England. I penalty as well when I was playing football, because I went and played in Wales for a bit. Had to pay 80 quid. But right, I've got Welsh heritage, so if Wales are playing Scotland, I'm going to support Wales.
Yeah.
If England are playing Wales, I'm going to support England.
Exactly.
In anything.
Yeah.
Same goes to football. Well, I'm going to support England. I'm not going to support Wales because Gareth Bale's fucking playing. So I mean, it just seems mental to me. Like, and it sounds like I'm rambling a little bit here. But if you genuinely, if you go out in Hereford when the internationals are on, especially like Six Nations or the World Cup. Oh yeah, did you watch the Wales game yesterday? Mate, when was the last time you went to Cwmbran?
Cwmbran.
Like,
When was the last time you went to Yefeni?
oh, but yeah, my mum's Welsh. It's like, yeah.
So's mine.
That's fine. It's like, support Wales. But don't make a point of watching Wales play rugby unless you're going to 100% identify as Welsh.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like I went on a massive tangent there.
We went from racism to Welsh like that. Fantastic. Yeah. So, one of the other notes.
That was me just talking.
That was you just talking.
Didn't stay on the subject.
I'm the talent.
If you're a racist, you're a cunt.
Yeah.
But
Hey! Boom! Drop the C-bomb.
there's no other word.
No, there isn't, and it's a brilliant word. If anything, I use it excessively, and I use the word fuck as a sentence filler. So,
an adjective. You use the word fuck as an adjective.
yeah, true.
Or a verb. A doing word, Sean, that is.
Took me a while to pass English, thanks.
I know, I'm helping.
Still 32. I'm past it now. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, we didn't want to talk about the person in the subject, but we're going to talk about the subject, which was on Good Morning.
Fuck that person. I know exactly where this is.
Right. So Good Morning Britain. So a certain person has put out there. Basically, he doesn't accept the 100+ genders. And he says, and he goes off on a bit of a rant saying, if you don't accept me for being my spirit animal, which is a penguin, and you want me to be fired for not...
Also, you can't say spirit animal, ever.
Okay. He was doing it to get a rise out of this bloke. I think his name is Benjamin Butterworth. Anyway. So... Benjamin. That's his actual name. Oh, fuck. But Benjamin Butterworth II.
No, honestly, if your name is Benjamin Butterworth and you're not at Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh.
If your name's Benjamin Butterworth and your best mate is not Sam I Am.
Sam I Am. Right, anyway, so Mr. Butterworth agrees with the 1,000 fucking genders.
Right.
And wants to get a certain person to be sacked from Good Morning Britain.
Right, I don't agree with that. Also, I didn't realise that the number had gone up to 100.
Yeah.
Because the last time I checked, and genuinely I checked because I like to have discussions, it was 75. And that was with the Canadians. They had 75 different gender pronouns.
Well, the little link that I sent you earlier on Twitter, it was over 100. Yum.
Sean has been on Twitter.
Cian.
Cian has been on Twitter.
But
Right.
it hurts my head because I'm not the most intelligent person in the world.
No, that's true. this conversation with people that I work with that are gay, that are bisexual, etc. Because I want to get my head around it.
Uh-huh.
But I haven't had a decent answer out of anybody for this. So basically, there are 75 to 100 different pronouns. And that's fine. That is absolutely fine. If you want me to call you, we'll keep it simple because there's only the two of us talking. So one of them is Z. There's a problem here though, because Z could be Z-E, Z-E, sorry. So Z as in he, but it's Z-E. It could be Z, Z-H-E, or it could just be Z, Z. Unless I'm writing it down, how do I determine which one I'm calling you? And again, that's fine if you want to identify as that, but
what does it mean?
I don't know which. There's somebody that's been on Joe Rogan, and there's a video of him at a speech in a college in America, and there's a girl who is, I think, 22, arguing with him, and he's saying that basically these gender pronouns are bollocks.
Yeah, because they are.
And she, well, sure. That's your view, yeah?
Yeah.
That they are bollocks. But in that person's head, if that makes them feel good, who cares? It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me. It only bothers me if I say, where's that girl going? It's like, don't assume that gender. It's like, but she's a girl.
But she is.
But that's the only time that it affects me is because I get ridiculed from this lighting. Tell you what, it's doing nothing for me. Right, so I can't remember which person it is that's speaking, and he says to her, how old are you? And she says, I'm 22. I guess I'm too naive to understand this. And he said, no, why aren't you 65? And she says, what do you mean? Why aren't you 65? And she replies, because I'm 22. And he says, exactly, that's far less important than your gender. And
did he then drop his mic and walk off?
More or less. And she starts ranting back at him. I'll try and find the link and send it to you. Put it out. But that is the one video that I've watched. I've been like, that sums it up actually.
Did you?
Because it doesn't matter. Like if you want to identify as a boy and you're not, that's fine. Because it doesn't affect me. It only affects me when you're expecting me or you have a go at me.
Yeah, because you get it wrong.
Because I got it wrong. It's like Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah.
Like, call me Caitlyn. Lol. That's fine. But Bruce was fucking awesome.
Yeah. So are we not allowed to refer to Bruce ever?
If you at Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah.
And say, hey, what's going on, Bruce? Try it, because you'll get kicked off Twitter.
Yeah.
You can't dead name.
Right.
Right, do you know what dead naming is?
Yeah, the name that he used to have. She used to have, sorry. But, does that now mean that his goal... Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to say his, because it was still Bruce at the time.
Bruce won it, yeah.
They're still there. Still his, now.
Yeah, but in theory, they shouldn't be.
They should...
Because Bruce is dead.
Bruce is dead now, so that's just in the record books. It now would say, Bruce Jenner, rest in peace.
I don't think it'll say that.
Did they have a funeral, or?
No.
No. Oh, it's a fucking sticky, slippery slope in it. And also,
the main point though is that if you're a boy and you want to be a girl, that's fine.
yeah, but don't have a go at someone if they don't understand it either. Like.
Also on that, if there is a boy that wants to be a girl or a girl that wants to be a boy, Don't have a go at them about it. Like,
No, if they want to, then they want to.
It doesn't affect me.
No.
Like, have you seen this whole thing about toilets, toilet situations?
What?
They want all toilets to be gender neutral.
Okay.
Like, I guess that's fine. Like, it wouldn't bother me. It would bother me if, I don't know, I'm going for a wee, I hear a massive ripper come out of the toilet next to me, and then I come out, and there's a tiny little blonde bird walks out.
Okay.
I'd probably laugh about it, but also, it doesn't, it's a toilet.
Yeah, there's bodily functions
People
happening in the
kicking
toilet.
But you can't put male and female.
Oh shit. I've only got 10% battery. Admin.
We've been going, we've probably been going for about 30 minutes.
That's good.
There's a big filler where there's just you talking.
There is. About pretty much nothing.
Yeah. But yeah, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with being male or female.
I don't.
I think
But, like...
that is a thing.
Is
like,
it? Yeah.
And, okay, I'll say this. I think, at the moment, because of the internet, and because everyone's got a voice now, that minorities are getting, like, not minority.
I think because
like,
everybody has a voice now,
a small
idiots come
section
out.
of people that have got a feeling towards something can make a bigger thing out of it than it would have been
Yeah,
if they didn't have Instagram and Twitter.
exactly. There's
When
more
when
important
actually-
things out there.
Like, if you take this podcast, for example, like you're trying to spread the word for mental health. We haven't discussed mental health today, but for your listeners, they're getting to see you on a normal day when you're not up or down, you're just short.
Yeah.
Right? This should have a much higher rating, but because you don't want to cut your dick off,
Exactly.
they're
There isn't much to cut off, but
or right. There's another thing. If we want to go back to the racism thing,
yeah.
there are people trying to identify as a different race now. Okay, what? Like
You can't. Huh?
Yeah. I'll find it. Hang on. There was a politician or like a college tutor or something that claimed that she was black, so she could get on like some like because you know they have these groups.
Yeah.
In the States where it's like it's not Black Lives Matter, but it's something
Yeah.
like that. And she was white, but claimed that she was of African descent.
Okay.
Which
They found out was bollocks.
if this was my microphone, it would be like, mate, we're all of African descent.
Yeah. That's the centre of the world, more or less.
Well, that's where us humans came from. And if you're going to do monkey chants,
You're aiming it at yourself because
you're a dickhead. You're a dickhead. Right, let me find it.
Because we all, like...
School teacher. Reacher or teacher? Teacher.
Let me check my battery. 7%.
Fake. Race. White teacher involved in fender bender with parent who told him to fuck off. That's in the Daily Mail.
Is it? So I had to cut that off early because of, you know, the timings and what have you. So if you want to watch the rest of it, it is on YouTube. So check it out with me, Darren, and yeah, let's get it cracking. So for now, on the audio link, I'm Tomo, and as we say in the regiment, per ardua, yeah? Through adversity. I'm Tomo, and I'm out. Hello, Charlie 1. This is Granite Zero. Out.